Can you walk me through your bank reconciliation process? How you do it?
The bank reconciliation, first, the bank statement and our cash statements, we need to reconcile that both the entries, because sometimes we are issued the check and immediately pass the journal entries in our cash book or bank book, but it will not reflect in the bank statement. So we need to reconcile that, and we need to deduct that much amount which we raise a check from the bank statement. So we will get the exact out means available uh, balance in the bank.
No, that is you are sharing the reason differences are arising, then you are trying to identify that. But I'm asking you, what is the process? How you identify that these are the transactions which are causing the difference between my bank statement and my entries which we have booked. So
Uh,
how you perform it in your current role? Do you perform
uh,
bank reconciliation?
no, no, sorry.
Don't. Okay. Do you perform any kind of reconciliation?
Uh, the the customers ledgers reconciliation.
Okay, so what are the steps involved in that reconciliation?
The very first things, we cross-check the invoices which we raised for that customer, and the payments which we received against means received from the customers, and we will match the exact against the receipt entries exact match with the billing. We will match against that receipt entry against that invoices, and if is there any discrepancy or difference, so we will ask the customer if is there any short payment or bank charges. So we will escalate that problem to the client and ask for the clarifications, and as per their replies, we adjust that payment against invoices.
Okay. So in your CV, you have mentioned you prepare bank reconciliation report for management review, but you are saying you are
Uh,
not performing bank reconciliation. So could you please
Not
explain more on this point? What are these roles and responsibilities which you have mentioned there?
Yes, actually, in a previous companies, I'm working. So I'm preparing the bank reconciliations over there on initial stages, not in a detail, not in a system using. I'm preparing that bank reconciliations while using the Excel. So that's why I mentioned over there.
Okay, so have you worked on Excel?
Yes,
So
means as
how
an
much,
accounts. Sorry,
yeah, how much would you rate yourself in Excel out of 10?
around 5 to 6, because Excel is the vast area where we can learn so many things, and every time it's get updated and upgraded. So I will rate myself around 5 to 6 out of 10, because there is a lot of things which I still want to learn.
Okay. So you have mentioned something about AS26.
Yes, account standard 26.
Yeah, so could you please explain me detail on AS26, what you know about AS26?
AS26, it's basically where we can find out our TDS deductions. I mean, someone if deduct the TDS from our payment, then it will automate, and they submitted in Form 16. So automatically it will reflect on our AS26, which we can cross check whether the client has been means make the payment or against our TDS, and should we claim for that amount as an TDS or not. So we can, yes, it's basically where you can cross check your TDS deducted value, whether it is submitted or not.
Okay, so you have mentioned in your CV you passed necessary entries for accounts payable as well. So do you have any previous experience in accounts payable?
Yes, accounts payable means the payment entries which is purely related to the vendors. I mean, so in a daily basis, we have so many vendors. Sometimes the procurement department send the invoices for the payments for the particular vendors. So we need to get a proper approval from the management, and before sending the approvals, we need to cross-check the contract, their rate us correctly or not. And after checking all the checkpoints, go through with the SOPs after the get the management's approval, and make the payment. Once we receive the approvals, we made the payment to the vendor.
Can you name 3 accounting concepts?
Accounting concept means the golden rule, 3 golden rule.
No, accounting concept I'm asking. Have you heard like
Accounting
going
concept,
concern?
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
The monetary value, going concern, and there are so many things which I learned. Monetary value, going concern. No, I'm sorry, but I'm not reconvinced.
No issue. So, can you tell me what is purchase return?
The purchase return means whatever we purchase and we are returning that some quantities to the seller. So that is the purchase return means return outward, we can say.
Can you tell me if you face any conflict with a coworker, how would you handle it?
Any conflict means
Yeah.
it's related to
Yeah, any
any
difference
issue.
of opinion or any issue with a coworker, how would you handle it?
The very first thing I will, first of all, I will listen my colleagues, what is their opinion, and on which points they are disagree with me. Firstly, I will try to understand that what is their point of view, and then I will, after listening their views, I will identify whether I am right or wrong. And after getting means the detailed informations, I will gather the information. I will cross check all the information, and after cross checking all the informations, again I will meet my colleagues and I will try to convince them. From my point of view, means, what is the exact rights and why I am saying this. So I will try to convince my colleagues, and hopefully I will means success in that convincing.
Okay, let's suppose if during your performance review, we give you a feedback that you are, lacking on these areas. So how will you try to work on them and improve your issues where whatever feedback we will share with you?
Okay, not an issue. Means as a human, no one is a perfect. So I am also means a human being. Might be I have if your point of view is I have some lacking issues. So I will take as an opportunity, and I will means start learning on that lacking areas where I am means lacking of. Start working means suppose if I am lacking in Excel, so I will start learning Excel on a more advanced level instead as per the company's requirement. Uh, and if I am lacking on my knowledge, then I will learn or read more accounting books, which where I can get the more knowledge. So no one is perfect. So and every
So
time,
you'll take the feedback in positive way, right? As a chance to
yeah, as
improve, work on it, and
I,
improve.
I will taking as an opportunity.